Today from r/EntitledParents. Entitled wicked stepmother is divorcing husband's dad and trying to take our home without giving us a cent. Okay, I have a doozy. My husband's mom abandoned him and his brother when they were toddlers. So his dad gets remarried and already has two as well. My husband is a very sweet, gentle man, and the stories I've heard about the way she treated her bio kids over him and his brother would make your head spin. Fast forward to him coming home from college, and his parents had just bought a rental house. They agreed to put it in his name, and for the last 17 years, he's been making the payments. I met him a couple years after he moved into the house, and we've raised a family here. Mind you, husband works for his dad's construction company almost 2 decades, and is the hardest working man I've ever met. People ask for him specifically to do the work on their house through word of mouth, and being that his work speaks for itself. Stepmom has never had to work or do anything, and has been given anything she could want. These men are the kind that are in for it for life, and the best providers and family men you could ask for. Out of nowhere, she decides that she is leaving him, and so that dad doesn't have to sell his home. We agree to sell ours. We have about $300,000 equity. Keep in mind, the last year we used our savings to fix the house up to the nines. Back in 2014, they asked my husbands to quit claiming the house to them so they could refinance the loan in his name with my husband in the deed, and not because they were trying to be nice, but not have to pay investment taxes on this house. Husband has written the mortgage interest off for the last 13 plus years. Fair, considering he gives his dad the mortgage every month, and it gets paid out of their bank account. Everyone was under the agreement that after paying the loan off, he gets $100K to pay her off, and the rest is for us to start our own lives, to buy a home in our names. Just the other day, she calls him and says we are basically just renters and won't be getting a dime. The last convo I had with her was her telling me how much she loved me and my husband, and how he was the perfect child to raise, and professing her love for my son, her grandson. She literally quit being a grandma and is totally okay with putting us out on the street. I'm thinking that I just might have to consult with a tax advocate about amending the last decade of my husband's tax returns, since renters don't write off mortgage interest or spend their savings to fix up a house they don't own. We're devastated because this was our money to buy a new home and just to live. I know I left out important details, but I'd be more than happy to fill you in on it, but I don't know. I'm just so hurt for my son and my husband. His words exactly. Damn, I'm 0-2 in the mom department. I'll spend the rest of my life being the best mom to his children that I possibly can. Man, this sucks.